welcome everyone. Thanks for coming and joining us today. It's a real pleasure to introduce our little one to you all and to New Zealand. And we thought we'd start by sharing for the first time beyond our family the name that we've chosen for our little girl, which is Ni Tiaraha Adun-Gated, or Ni Gated for short. Anyone who thinks that's particularly long, I think I counted it out. It's the same number of letters as my currently ridiculously long name. I wanted to also start by, on behalf of Clark and I, thanking everyone here at Auckland City Hospital for the kindness, the warmth and the care that they have shown the three of us since the time that we arrived, from the midwives to the nurses, even the people we saw less of, the security team who have been with us, the comms team here at the hospital, the people who came and cleaned our room and gave us food. The kindness has been really overwhelming. We also really just want to thank the members of the public who have sent us, even from the time we announced that I was pregnant, messages of kindness and best wishes. To me, in those moments, in those messages, we just saw a reflection of how open and generous New Zealanders are, and that has been the case all the way through, and it definitely continued after our little one arrived. So, did you want to add anything?
I think you summed that up quite well.
Yeah. So really, we just wanted to say thank you, and we're all doing really well. Sleep deprived, but super well. Do you know, I think probably, like everyone, we went through that struggle for a matter of months where we kept a short list of names, and we wanted to wait until the baby arrived to really see which one felt like it worked. But we chose Neve because we just liked it, and when we met her we thought she looked like she suited the name. Also it means in various forms, it means bright and radiant and snow, which seemed like a good combination for Matariki and for solstice. Tiaraha, though, that was something we settled on quite early. Tiaraha was our way of reflecting the amount of love that this baby's been shown before she even arrived, and all of the names that we were gifted along the way. I thought, how do I reflect the generosity, particularly from all of the iwi who gifted us names? And Tiaraha seemed to me to be a way that we could show that love and generosity. It's also the place where all my family are from as well, as a place name. And I grew up under that mountain. You know, I think every time I've been asked a question about that, I've said exactly what I felt and what I continue to feel, which is the people who work in our public health system are absolutely wonderful. And we experienced that firsthand in the middle of the night and at multiple times in the middle of the night. And I believed that before, and I believe that now. And you know, of course, we need to make sure that in all of the things that we do, whether it's a pay round or it's health policy, we reflect the value of that workforce. No doubt this adds a special experience to that, though, no doubt. Yeah, it was, gosh, those moments happen so quickly. I think every new parent will probably reflect that. You want to really cherish it, but it happens very, very quickly. The team were very generous in allowing us to hold on to it for quite a while before she had to be whipped away. It was pretty special, yeah.
I won't forget the look on Jacinda's face when she finally held the baby. It was all a bit of a blur for the both of us, but she had obviously been through so much, and then it was, you know, finally the moment it arrived, and she looked absolutely just stunned and very, very happy.
Do you know it would be all the domestic ones? Yeah. I think actually there's a couple of, I mean, every knitted piece that we have has been made by someone who's taken the time to sit down and someone actually sent me a picture of their mother-in-law, who I've never met, sitting in front of the television on their lazy boy, knitting us a hat. And seeing that person actually in the act of them sending something to us was absolutely beautiful. And so those moments have mattered as much to us as any of those lovely messages of support from around the world. It's certainly mind-blowing receiving messages from people like the Duke and Duchess of Essex and the Queen. That's certainly not something you expect, but it's equally special to us. We're just those moments of people who took time to send a little note, or a blanket, or a set of booties. And once we're done with all of those, we'll make sure that we pass on that love to another family, another baby. You know, I think it's been really interesting when I've watched that question be asked of other New Zealanders. There has been a group of people who think it will change for the better. And I think that's probably just because every parent perhaps looks on the world a little bit differently once they have their own children. And I have no doubt that it will happen to us as well. I'd like to think though my starting point on being pretty child focused was quite strong from the beginning. I imagine this will only enhance that. Over the next 6 weeks, we'll do what every other parent does and learn the little nuances of the way that Neve wants to work. And just figure things out as we go, like everyone else does. Yeah. As I said in the beginning, you know, that has been one of the most overwhelming things, the fact that even right up until the end of the week, Manu in Parliament making suggestions and offers of names which we really were seeking ideas for a long time, but the ones that were given to us by iwi, particularly when we visited certain marae, were really special to us. And in the end, we tried to find a way to capture all of that in one name, which is why we chose to go. As for Ngāpuhi, you know, I said at the time that I thought that, you know, that suggestion, that gesture was incredible. We were really moved by it, but beyond that, we were going to publicly comment any further. Hopefully, you know, these things that in these moments now, I guess for want of a better word, novelty, they're still new, that one day they aren't new anymore, and that it's generally accepted, not just that women can make choices, but actually that men can too. You know, Clark's been as much of a role model here as I am, and that's something that I've heard a lot of people talk about too, and it's true. So I hope for little girls and boys that actually there's a future where they can make choices about how they raise their family and what kind of career they have that are just based on what they want and what makes them happy. Simple. We're not placing any great expectations on this little baby except happiness and love. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm going to finish with one just final remark, and it's just a word of thanks to the public again. There's some stories along the way that we'll just keep for ourselves from the messages that we received, from some of the gifts. Some of them have come from such sadness when they've lost little ones themselves, and some have come from such love. But for everyone who sent anything, even a comment on Facebook, we're so grateful. So thank you very much. We'll see you all soon. And thank you again to the staff. All right, thanks everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.